So my next one is Pixel Planet, and Pixel Planet was really interesting. It was the first one I started with, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I started by making a wee little account, and I want to say the music slaps. I might make that a part of the original, video and stuff like that, and try to add it to the highlight. But the music in this game is absolutely phenomenal. It definitely sounds Minecraft inspired, and it might just have been the one track too that I actually looked at, but it was really, really good, and it didn't overwhelm me at all. It was just great. The sound effects as well feel retro. I think the punching effect I had to turn off after a little bit because it just got a little too much, but the sound effects in general are just really good in this game. I started with the name games and the world games, so I made that only to find out. I believe this is the game with the world ID system. If not, that's interesting. But I wasn't sure what to do immediately, so I just started breaking blocks, and I broke all this lava over here, and let that play out. And then I explored the features. I explored the marketplace and my backpack and stuff, and the shop, and just experimented with what that was. And then I went to I believe it's called Baton, and that's this little guy down here, Baton, and he is a host of quests, and I was just going there to see what I could do with the game since I felt a little stuck. And yeah, I visited a couple worlds after that, and there was this linking world that I found, and yeah, I saw a couple items, and the items are really cool looking. They have like a Star-Lord mask too. They have little angel wings, a trident, a little dagger. They have a bunch of really cool items in this game, and I just think the art is absolutely amazing. I would say the art could rival Pixel Worlds almost. It is that good. I just love it, and I can't wait for Stellaри to drop, which also has this very similar art style. It's just going to be quite amazing. So I discovered crafting, and I had no idea what to do with this. It was really confusing. I thought it was basically their equivalent to crossbreeding or splicing, which would make sense. But I found crafting, and then I looked it up, and it actually has quite few recipes, and the way you get blocks is different. So the way you get blocks in Pixel Planet is mainly from booster packs. Unlike Pixel Worlds and Growtopia that have like crossbreeding and splicing at their core. But it's not a huge issue. They have this bytes currency, which is, I guess, your gems, basically. And they're not too hard to get, and you can open these boosters and get a whole plethora of blocks, and they have a few different themed boosters too. I know at least there was this one sci-fi one, and then they just have the base one, and they have a bunch of different items for you to buy as well. But yeah, no, it was fun, and I wasn't really able to craft anything. I don't think, because the crafting recipes are it's kind of like a replicator in Pixel World. Like, it's meant more to be like that than like a replacement for recipes. It's meant to just be for like really good items and combining that stuff, not for like basic stuff, basically. Then I started visiting worlds after finding out lava is kind of the best base farmable, like the best one you can find in a world, just to farm and get credits. And then I started farming lava. I took me a long time to get a good amount of lava, but then actually I tried to do the Baton parkour, but I just kept dying, and it was really awful. But yeah, I made a little dirt farm, and then I started farming lava, and I farmed lava for quite a little bit, and then I found out gold bars are the best farmable. I was doing some research in their Discord server, and gold bars seem to be the best farmable in the game, hands down, and it's really overpowered. So that's what I did. I found out you could get gold bars from the pack system, the main pack. It's a rare thing to get, but the main pack. And I also found out I could get bytes from the Baton quest. And for the Baton quest, I needed snow. So there was basically this tug and pull. I didn't know if I should basically get snow for the Baton quest, which is like a 2000 thing, 2000 byte booster, or if I should try to get the basic pack and just keep farming until I could get the gold bars. Well, I had a little bit of a lucky situation. This player called Kug came into my world while I was farming lava, and they chatted me up. They were really nice. They gave me some clothes, and they also gave me some gold bars. So I didn't even have to actually farm for the gold bars. I mean, I could have just refused it, but that's not how I'm playing this playthrough. They didn't know who was the whole noob experience, you know, getting free stuff. And yeah, I started farming gold bars. It was great. Then I could start farming for the Baton thing and try to go for the Baton quest. The Baton quest, part 1 is just to place a bunch of snow blocks. But once you get snow blocks, they're not farmable. So what you have to do is, once you get them, you place them and break them and place them and break them until you're out of them. And that's all you can do. Farming is weird in this game. Basically, you break something and you have a chance of getting it back. And then you break it again, and the things that are farmable have a very high chance of getting it back, or you can break a block and get 3 of them. Things that aren't very farmable, you know, every now and then you can get 1 back. So that's basically how the farming works in this game. And yeah, I farmed up the gold bars until I could actually afford a winter pack, and immediately I got snow blocks. Unfortunately, it's not a one and done. I'm still going to have to keep buying more packs so I can get enough snow blocks for the first quest, but you know, it was a really good ending point. I farmed the gold bars, I got the snow blocks at the very end, I met a player. It was really sweet, and especially since it's such a small game, I guess they just found me on Active Worlds, but they didn't even actually take over my world. There was a point where I didn't have my world claimed, and that's when Kug came, and he didn't claim my world with credits, and he let me farm my gold bars until I could do it, and that's basically the world lock system. And I did end up also getting like a world lock equivalent to claim my world games. So yeah, that's the main ideas behind what happened to me in Pixel Planet. I had a great time. This game is gold. I wish it had more content and more players, but it is what it is. Maybe I can help shoot some players this game's way when I make this video, because it's not super huge. But yeah, I had a ton of fun playing Pixel Planet. It was really good, and again, I cannot wait till Stellaria comes out.